What's going on, guys? Michael Anthony here, and thank you for checking out my article in this month's Shutter magazine. Guys, this month we're talking all about the quest for everlasting perfection in your business. It's not often that I get to talk about business because we have a really good business instructor who happens to own this magazine, right? But this is an article that I was saving for the end of the year because I wanted to talk to you guys about it, and it's really dear to my heart. First and foremost, guys, I'm an entrepreneur, right? I love the art of business. I love photography, but I love the fact that we can use business to make photography something that I can do every single day of my life and make money at it, right? It's I heard Sal at a recent workshop that captured a shoot the print tour that we were teaching, and he said that clients pay us to play with our toys, right? And that's absolutely true. It's an amazing job. But guys, without proper business knowledge, without that proper pursuit of that dream that you guys are all chasing, we can't have any of these amazing things that we're always striving for, right? So I talked to you guys in the article about some of our successes and, more importantly, some of our failures. And I think it's important for anybody watching this, because it is more of a motivational than a technical video here, to understand that for every success that we've had in our business, there's been 5 to 10 failures that we've experienced along the way, okay? And I know that that's a cliche thing to hear, right? You hear Steve Jobs say that. You hear Bill Gates say things like that. You hear all of these business moguls say things like that, they failed in order to succeed. But the one thing that I want you guys to take away from this, okay, is that everybody has the fear of failure, okay? But it's what you do with that fear that's going to determine whether or not you succeed. As I stated in my article, the most successful people that I've seen as I've been mentoring photographers all over the country the last couple of years is that the people who are successful tend to use that fear as motivation to continue pursuing their dreams and continue to succeed, okay? The people who fail use that fear of failure to bind their actions and not take the risks that are necessary in business. Now, I don't mean go out there and make a bad investment, right? I don't mean go out there and just buy all the gear in the world and say, hey, I'm gonna become a better photographer because of this. Obviously, guys, those are not common sense solutions, right? What I'm trying to say is that every morning when I go to work, in the back of my mind, I know that I have competitors nipping at my heels, okay? And it's not something that I'm making up, right? Over the last couple of years, I've watched our field become increasingly more competitive. I've watched photographers that started out with a very amateur skill set become amazing and incredible photographers that I look to for inspiration, okay? When I say this, I really mean it, guys. I mean, you have to seriously look at your level of competition and understand that this industry is getting more and more skilled at the things we do. Now, the good news for us as photographers is that it's not only photography that photographers are getting better at, right? We're getting better at business as a community as well, too. A couple years back, shoot and share was the thing, right? Shoot images, throw them on a DVD, hand them over to the client, and boom, you're done, okay? Great, it's a great idea. I understand it takes a lot less time to do something like that. But in reality, when we're delivering these hand-printed, these hand-edited prints, things like you see here behind me, I'm in my own house right now because we're in between studios. We're doing this in our own house, but clients are doing this as well too. And they're starting to understand the importance of print and artwork for their walls. Digital photography is becoming more artistic by nature, and people aren't afraid to put these images on their walls so that when people walk in the house, it becomes a conversation piece or it's a way that they can kickstart the conversation about their wedding, okay? Or family shoot, or whatever else you guys are shooting. Really, really important, guys. I'll tell you, as I stated in last month's video, if you guys had a chance to read it, I was talking about how our clients have come to us for the experience year over year over year, right? But what I can tell you guys truthfully, that one of the best things that we've done for advertising is putting these tangible products in our client's home. Okay? Because when their friends are coming over and they're seeing these things above their sofas, above their fireplaces, they're asking their friends, hey, where did you guys get that? Who's the photographer who made this for you? We're not always just doing standard canvas, right? We're doing things like, mounted prints, and we're doing frame prints, and we're doing metals and acrylics and all of these really cool things that many of our clients haven't seen up to this point, okay? They have wood prints now. They have all sorts of things. They can print on almost any surface, right? And they're coming out cool. So guys, what I'm trying to tell you though, before I get too far off topic, is that putting these things in your client's home are gonna give you the necessary advertisement you need to find the right clients. Isn't that a question that you guys see photographers ask all the time? How do I find clients that are willing to invest? How do I find clients that value what I do? Well, the answer is that you guys have to be able to put it out there and let them know what it is that you are able to do for them. And it's a lot more than shoot and share. I promise you guys that, okay? I'm seeing it in my own community. I live in a suburb north of Los Angeles. We have maybe, 75, 80 photographers, and that's on the low side. Very competitive place, right? A few years back, digital files, that's all it was, right? But now photographers are getting better at business and they're starting to make clients understand. And that's important, guys, because we as a community are the ones who set the expectations on what is normal in business, right? In our industry. So if every photographer is giving away digital files, clients only know to ask for digital files because that's all that they've seen, okay? But as photographers and as this community grows, people are becoming more business savvy and they're understanding that it's a win-win both for your client and for yourself to be able to provide them something that will last generations and a lifetime, all right? So one of the things that I want to touch on in this before I get way too far off topic here is focusing on the client experience and making it better. Talk to my article about changing one thing per week in your business to make your client experience better, right? That translates over the course of a year to 52 different things that you could do in your business to make the experience for your client better. So in general, guys, if you're looking at this and you're saying, hey, objectively looking at your business, we're not delivering prints fast enough, right? Or we're not organized when it comes to production, because that's a major problem when your business starts to grow. Okay, if you start making little changes now, a year from now, imagine how far down the line you are going to be. Okay, imagine how much of a better experience it is for your clients. In our article, I talked about failure. I talked about how our business almost went under because I made a couple of mistakes in the people that I hired, in the model that I chose when I started our associate brand. Can you imagine working hard for something, for years and years and having it all destroyed by a couple of bad decisions? Well, guys, that's a reality in business, right? So you have to figure out how to make sure that that doesn't happen, all right? And by doing what I'm telling you, by focusing on every aspect, every minute aspect in your business and what you guys can do to make processes more efficient and make your experience for your clients better, you guys are gonna see overall your business start to soar over time, right? Our business today does about 130 weddings a year. At least it did in 2017, okay? 2018, we're on track for the same numbers, maybe a little bit better. But we didn't start here, guys. We started at 7 weddings, okay? Then we went to, I think, 30 weddings, then 43 weddings, then 67 weddings, and then finally from 67, we jumped to 100 weddings a year, okay? And we're kind of stagnant at those numbers because we're comfortable, right? But at the same time, I'm trying to focus on telling you guys that you don't have to try to get to somewhere, try to get to your end goal in a single year. It takes many, many years of planning and making sure that you're giving consistent service to build your brand and build your reputation. So I want you guys to understand one thing I'm gonna leave you with before we are finished with this video, right? And kick you off for the rest of the year. And that is that if you guys focus on anything throughout the entire year, make sure that you're focusing on protecting your brand, protecting your customer service, protecting your experience for your clients. And if you do that, your clients are gonna thank you guys. You guys are gonna make more sales. You're gonna have happier clients and your profits are gonna soar. And you guys will be living the dream that you guys wanna live. That's all I got for you guys today. Thank you so much for checking out my article in This Much Shutter Magazine. I'm looking forward to an amazing year, guys, and can't wait to meet some of you guys in person in a couple months at Shutterfest. Talk to you later.